All right, friends, welcome back. In this video, we're talking about conditional probability with two-way tables. So in a previous video, we talked about conditional probability. Now we're going to talk about that same thing, but using two-way tables, which I think is a lot easier to understand. So again, the notes are going to be the same. It's probability of B given that A has already happened. This, your top one is going to be satisfies both requirements. I made some extra notes here and then realized you didn't need them. And then probability of A, so this would satisfy just A. So we talked about that already. Let's talk about a two-way table. So did you do a chore last night? Yes, no, male or female. The first thing, whenever I see a two-way table, nearly every time it pays off to total. So 7 and 8 is 15. This is 13. This is 14. And 14, which gives us 28 total. So it's a good idea to tally or add up on the columns and the rows. So find the probability that a chore was done given that the student chosen was male. So that a chore was done, that's our B. Given that the student was male, that's our A. So which is chore yes, male? Yes, male. That's 7 on those ones. So that would be 7 out of, and then we do over our A, which is male. And male total is 15. That's why it's important you do these total columns there. So just 7 out of 15. All right, let's try another one. This guy. All right, so has a high school diploma. Yes, no, and has experience. So find the probability. P has no diploma, has experience. So has no diploma, given that they have experience. I'm sorry. So what we're going to do, let's make sure to add these up. If we've got 81 here, 9 here, that's 90. And then 31 and 59. Perfect. So we've got 90 in both directions, just making sure we did that correctly. So this is our B and this is our A. Has no diploma. And yes, so no diploma, yes experience. No diploma, yes experience. That's 5, right? We've got 5 right there. Over our A, which is yes experience. So we go to experience, yes, and we go to our total, which is 59. So it would be 5 out of 59, which is approximately, you can leave it either as decimal form, 0.0847, or you can leave it as percent, which is 8.47%, like that. So whenever you see that two-way table, add them up, and I'm going to show you another example that goes along with that. So again, I see a two-way table here. I want to add up, but I'm not going to make you watch me add all these up. So I did it already for you, but just be advised that there's not always going to be a column here. So it'll look like this. Put a column in there and do your adding. Okay, sorry, that pink's a little small or a little like light colored. Okay, so find the probability that the recipient of this degree is female, given that the degree is advanced. So this is our B in first. B is our female, given that the degree is advanced, so that's A. So we say what satisfies both of those. So a female and advanced. So female and advanced, that's 376 over just A, and our A is just advanced degree. So we go to advanced degree, and our total is 669. So if we do the math on that, we end up with roughly 56, so approximately 56.2%. Okay, so those two-way tables are really helpful for this, but you're not always going to be given a two-way table. In this example here, what we've done is we have percentages. 39% have a pet now and have had a pet. 61% do not have a pet now. 86% have had a pet in the past. So we're talking about current and past. So when you do your two-way table, you want to make sure it's usually a yes-no question, or if it's just a binary question, male, female, assuming just male and female gender, like you want to make sure that it's just a yes-no. So like yes male, no male, yes female, no female, that kind of thing. So what I've done, we have 2 yes-no questions here. We have currently, do they have a pet? And in the past, do they have a pet? Yes, no. So 39% have a pet now and have had a pet. So yes to both. That's 0.39. 61% do not have a pet now. So current pet no would be 61%. Oops. Current pet no is 61%, but we do not know if that means yes or no on this. So 86% have had a pet. So past pet yes is 86%, so 0.86. And then 14% do not have a pet and have never had a pet, so no. So 0.14. Okay, so now given this information, that's why it's important we read 61% do not have a pet now. That means it's no pet now, but we don't know how to divide that up. But we do now because we can just add that up, or we'll subtract. So we take 0.61 minus 0.14 and you end up with 0.47. So that adds up right there. And now this adds up in this direction. So let's see if we've got these guys. Oh, we know this is 1. So we know this is 1 minus 0.16 gives us 0.39. So this is going to be 0.39. And so then 0.86, 1 minus 0.86, we end up with 0.14. Give me 1 second. Okay, I apologize. I just realized the questions weren't written on there, so I had to make sure that I had those down. Okay, so, and then we've got 0.14 was right here, whoops, and then this was 0. So, okay, now taking a look at this, let's look at our questions. That was the important part. We have find the probability that a respondent has a pet given that they have had a pet. So, has a pet, so current, yes, given past, yes. Okay, so we need something that fulfills both those. Yes, yes. So we come over here to yes, yes, that's 0.39 divided by, and then we do just our second one, which is past yes. So past yes is 0.86. And when we divide those, we get approximately 45, that was supposed to be a little wavy, approximately 45.3%. Okay, so how about has never had a pet given that they do not have one now? So that is has never had a pet, so past no, given that they do not have one now, current no. So I need a no, which is going to give me 0.14 over past no. So we've got past no is 0 or 0.14. So let me just double check that. Hold on. Okay. So, and then, so past no, current no. I just want to make sure I copy the problem down right. Current no. So current pet no is 61. All right. So if we do that and we do 0.14 divided by 0.61 here, we end up with approximately 23%, so roughly 23%. So that's how you use a two-way table and how you design a two-way table when you don't necessarily have, you're not given a two-way table. Just ask yourself 2 yes or no questions or binary questions and then fill it in accordingly. So hopefully that helps clarify a little bit for you. If you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.